This is the Bahamas. It is a country which sits in the Lucayan archipelago, which is also called the Bahama archipelago. The archipelago consists of more than 700 islands and caves. Here's a brief overview of the history of the Bahamas. Before the colonial era, the earliest known inhabitants of the Bahamas were the Lucayan people. They were an indigenous Dino-speaking group. They lived on the islands for centuries before the arrival of Europeans. European exploration and colonial rule. Christopher Columbus is believed to have made his first landfall in the New World in the Bahamas. On October 12, 1492, however, the islands were largely overlooked by Europeans until the early 17th century. In 1629, Charles I of England granted a charter to a group of English Lutherans, adventurers. This was a group of English Puritans who wanted to escape religious persecution in England. They were granted the right to explore and settle in the Bahamas. A small settlement was established on the island of Eleuthera. This marked the beginning of English colonization in the Bahamas. Throughout the 17th and 18th centuries, the Bahamas were subject to various colonial powers, including the English, Spanish, and French. Additionally, they were also a target for pirates. The island's location in the Caribbean made them an ideal spot for pirates, who used them as a base for their operations. The Bahamas, as a British colony in 1718, the British established a formal colonial government in the Bahamas. This was done after the failed attempt at colonization by the English Lutherans. In 1717, the Bahamas became a British crown colony. The island served as a strategic naval base and trading center in the Caribbean during the American Revolutionary War. The Bahamas became a haven for loyalists fleeing from the American colonies. After the war, Britain's control over the Bahamas was reinforced. In the early 19th century, the Bahamas continued to be a part of the British Empire, and its economy relied heavily on agriculture. This included the production of cotton, tobacco, and sugar. Slavery played a significant role in the Bahamas' colonial economy. However, it would later be abolished. In 1834, the Bahamas abolished slavery, leading to an influx of freed African slaves. This significantly contributed to the growth of the island's population. During this period, the Bahamas remained under British colonial rule, and its society was shaped by the legacy of slavery. The struggle for independence and self-governance began in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. In 1964, the Bahamas gained internal autonomy. This was a step towards self-governance within the framework of the British Empire. The push for independence intensified, and on July 10, 1973, the Bahamas achieved full independence. This was done while maintaining its ties to the British Commonwealth. Bahamas became an independent Commonwealth realm with Queen Elizabeth II as its monarch. Since then, the Bahamas has developed into a prosperous nation known for its stunning natural beauty. Clear blue waters and white sand beaches. Today, the Bahamas remains a constitutional monarchy with a parliamentary system of government. It is also a Commonwealth realm with Queen Elizabeth II as the head of state. The country has experienced steady economic growth fueled by tourism, offshore banking, and financial services. While the Bahamas has enjoyed political stability and economic prosperity, there are ongoing challenges. These include issues related to income inequality, environmental sustainability, and the impact of climate change. Despite these challenges, the Bahamas continues to be a popular tourist destination and a significant player in the Caribbean region. It remains committed to its role as a Commonwealth nation and maintains close ties to the United Kingdom and other Commonwealth countries. Now let's take a look at some of the key facts about the Bahamas. The official name of the country is the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. The capital city is Nassau, which is also the largest city in the country. The Bahamas is an archipelago consisting of numerous islands in the Lucayan archipelago. Some of the major islands include New Providence, Grand Bahama, Abaco, Eleuthera, and Exuma. The total land area of the Bahamas is approximately 97% of the land is covered by tropical forest, and only 2% is arable. The population of the Bahamas is around 400,000 people. The official language is English, and the currency is the Bahamian dollar. The President of the Bahamas is the Right Honorable Arthur Dion Fawkes. He serves as the head of state. The Prime Minister is the Right Honorable Philip Davis. He is the head of government. The parliament is unicameral, consisting of the Senate and the House of Assembly. Major political parties include the Progressive Liberal Party and the Free National Movement. The Bahamas has a mixed economy with a strong focus on tourism, financial services, and agriculture. Key industries include tourism, financial services, agriculture, and fishing. The Bahamas has a rich cultural heritage influenced by its African, British, and Caribbean roots. Traditional Bahamian cuisine includes dishes like conch, fritters, peas and rice, and guava duff. The Bahamas has a tropical climate with warm temperatures and high humidity throughout the year. The average temperature ranges from 75 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Before we continue, now back to the video. Let's take a closer look at the geography of the Bahamas. The Bahamas is an archipelago comprising numerous islands in the Lucayan archipelago. These islands stretch over a vast area of the Atlantic Ocean. The country is situated in the Lucayan archipelago, which is part of the Greater and Lesser Antilles. The islands are primarily categorized into two main groups. The first group includes the major islands, such as New Providence, Grand Bahama, Abaco, Eleuthera, and Exuma. The second group comprises the smaller outer islands. The geography of the Bahamas is characterized by its stunning natural beauty. The islands are renowned for their white sand beaches, crystal clear waters, and lush tropical vegetation. Many of the islands are surrounded by coral reefs, making them popular destinations for scuba diving and snorkeling. The Bahamas also has extensive mangrove forests and several lagoons. The country's climate is tropical with temperatures ranging from 75 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit throughout the year. Let's talk about the flag of the Bahamas. The flag of the Bahamas is a vibrant symbol of the nation's independence and identity. It was officially adopted on July 10, 1973, at the time of the country's independence from British colonial rule. The flag features a black stripe representing hard work and unity, which is flanked by two yellow stripes symbolizing wealth and justice. At the center of the flag, there is a white circle that represents unity, peace, and the moon. The blue field represents the sky and the ocean surrounding the islands. The flag also incorporates 12 stars, each representing one of the 12 Bahamian senators. The colors of the Bahamas flag are significant. Black symbolizes the hard work and unity of the Bahamian people. Yellow represents wealth, justice, and the country's natural resources. White signifies peace, unity, and the moon. Blue embodies the clear skies and the ocean that surrounds the Bahamas. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching. Until next time.